Make sure you guys hit that like button. Now, Cameron and Jimmy, they've been having a back and forth for the past few weeks. We all familiar with it. Cam is claiming that Jimmy is born in the Bronx. Jimmy's not from Harlem. Jimmy's claiming that he started the Dipset, supposedly. Jimmy's claiming that he came up with Dipset, the name. Jimmy's also claiming that he helped, I guess, with the mastermind of Dipset. Jimmy wants his credit. We haven't heard from Juelz Santana. Now, I know you guys, we've all been waiting for Juelz Santana to chime in. Nonetheless, Juelz Santana spoke recently in an interview. Now, I'm going to mention this. Don't shoot the message. Juelz seems super uncomfortable when asked about the Jimmy and the Cam situation. With that being said, Juelz referred to himself as the little brother in the situation, which led me to some speculations, right? I started thinking, does Juelz actually have a say-so in Dipset? That's my question. Because Juelz seemed like he was uncomfortable with answering any question about Cam and Jimmy. Now, you guys know when Cam and Jimmy, you know in the hood, when two friends are going through something and there's other parties involved, other friends surrounding friends, people tend to pick sides. But when you pick sides now, typically these friends, eventually 80% of the time, these friends unite, they make amends, and the people that chose sides are left on the exterior, on the outside, right? They're outcasted subsequently because you chose sides, not keeping in mind that these people would eventually be friends again, right? And I'm not going to trust you knowing that you took the opportunity to pick my friend's side, knowing that you had no loyalty to me. A true friend, you don't have no horse in the race. You're neutral. You remain neutral. You don't pick a side. But a person that has an ulterior motive and an objective, they're going to choose a side that's in their best interest, all right? And which Juelz is remaining neutral, obviously. Now, the way Juelz looked nervous. Santana looked quite nervous, and Santana looked like he didn't want to say nothing. And I know he has an opinion. Juelz, I know you got an opinion on Cam and Jimmy, right? Who started what? You definitely could decipher, bring some clarity to the subject. But Juelz Santana opted not to mention anything about the Cam and Jimmy beef. Now, once again, my question is to y'all, does Juelz have any say-so in Dipset? Does that just come with the territory? Because we know Jimmy's the capo. Obviously, Jimmy had some type of say-so in Dipset. Cameron is the leader of Dipset. So obviously, Cameron, by default, has control over the Dipset, right? Then it's left Juelz, as he considers himself the little brother. Now, I've seen Juelz at times when he's at odds with Cam. He doesn't really win. Cam speaks about his drug use, lean, and things of that nature. They were able to make amends. Obviously, you guys see Juelz and Jimmy and Cam touring the verses against the L.O.T.S. This is prior to that. So obviously they was able to make amends and reunite. And like I said, for business purposes, and I'm going to mention that also, what could bring the unification, what can bring Cam and Jimmy back together? What bring most men back together? We'll speak about that, right? But what I'm referring to, guys, we're speaking about Juelz Santana, his perception, his opinion on the Cam and Jimmy beef. And he opted not to say nothing. And he's the only person that really can decipher what's going on. Not the only person, but one of the people, right? He's one of the members of Dipset. I don't know if he's a founding member, because the word founding member is becoming a theme right now in these days, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. With that being said, Juelz opted. He opted out. He didn't want to speak about it. And I think Juelz was scared of actually rocking the boat. Let's call a spade a spade. Hold on. Yeah. Don't shoot the message. This message shoots back. I think Juelz was scared to even mention anything about Jimmy or Cam, because Juelz feels like if he rocks the boat, he's going to be left out. I feel like Juelz has no say-so in the Dipset organization. He can't play an intervening role. Juelz's role, not to say that it's in jeopardy, but his role is not significant enough that he can mention certain things and not be removed from the equation, is what I'm saying virtually, all right? Now, there's a segue to this. Dame Dash recently spoke. All right, Dame Dash has his own network. You guys follow Dame Dash with the New America. You guys know we kind of like. I'm not gonna say that I'm a super supportive person of Dame Dash, but I'm a Dame Dash advocate.